He brings a perfect record, 15 wins, no losses, 12 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is a 2016 Olympian, making his first world title defense. He is the reigning IBF lightweight champion of the world from Brooklyn, New York, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez. He brings a record of 14 wins with only 1 defeat, 10 victories coming by way of knockout. He is a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, a former featherweight world champion, a former junior lightweight world champion, making his 4th lightweight world title defense, considered by many as the pound-for-pound king. He is the current WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine unified lightweight champion of the world from Ackerman, Ukraine, Vasiliy Lomachenko!
Okay, right, trunks here are good. Look, anything below the navel is a foul. Trunks here are good. Anything below this point is a foul. Anything below the belly button. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to remind you, protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. God bless you both. Touch up.
That pre-snap read, that's what he's doing. Just want to get a look at who. He has a big frame. You know, for a small guy, he has a long torso. Go down. There it is.
And there is the right hand to the...
Keeping his hands working.
Heard his father say after that right hand to the body, that's what I want. There's the jab again from Lopez.
Loma to get comfortable or to be able to gauge his range, and in the meantime he's flicking.
We don't talk about this often, but if you move to your right, you're able to find the angle with your jab a lot easier than moving left.
Goes to the body again, and then a right hand comes in from Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah, you see that power, and you see Loma, the offense of Lomachenko, just as you see here with Lopez. He's isolating.
So left hand from Lomachenko. You work even if he's not throwing punches. He's so angular. All the movement.
Ooh.
It can be exhausting. Good exchange. Got to him.
Right down the pipe from Lomachenko. He tried to shoot another one. He just missed that one, but just timed him. He didn't throw a punch for a round and a half so he could land a clean shot like that. That's the way that Loma's wired. He doesn't want to waste anything. And then we see a straight left, a swivel right hand. And then they audible again, and then you get set and they audible again. It's very, very exhausting. And Lopez
fights. At some point, you have to find a way to be disruptive. You have to find a way.
He knows. He's changing levels, dropping his head down low, trying to see if he can get a response. And if he sees the right response, shots.
Loma found himself in the pocket for a moment there.
That body shot lift.
Every time that threshold is crossed, he is going to fire. There he is with Lomachenko against the ropes for a moment, and a combination of Lomachenko returns.
With that.
It's not time for that, Timmy. It's not time for that. It's the third round.
Took the first, Lomachenko's effort in the second, and then a good-looking round here in round number 3 for the whole.
Right left.
Especially considering the way a typical Lomachenko.
Over Lopez's jab. It's not from Lopez.
And he's not throwing a lot of punches.
Loma's body's there. You got to step in and get ripped down to that body.
Just miss with that right hand to the body, but he has been willing to throw to the body. Short exchange, short right hand.
Did you see that?
Witchy. That is a big part of his success. It's not just pure.
Lopez, he talked about the power of Lopez. He talked about the timing of Lopez, but he didn't mention the speed. He's realizing that Lopez has speed right now.
For now, you're going to learn traditional Ukrainian dance. He did that until he was 13. Didn't box. Why? Because Papachenko wanted him to have the best footwork on earth. Another body shot from Teofimo.
A lot of defense, but keeping that body exposed.
You don't hear that word thrown out there a lot as it pertains to professional prize fighting, but when you're facing a guy in Lopez, who's strong, powerful, twitchy, like we said. You got to take some steam out of with the movements and all the different things. That doesn't look like it's working right now, but it's still a lot of fight left.
More body work from Teofimo Lopez to that point, and to support that argument, because even the way CompuBox...
Has he moved on the angle yet? He hasn't even moved on the angle yet.
And that is what he is known for, being an angular, offensive...
Where Lopez wants to live. He doesn't have to stand there for 4 and 5.
However, at 135 pounds, fighting bigger than his natural weight, here the champion at 135 with 3 belts, is landing 36% of the power punches against Lomachenko. And he comes in with a 1-2 there.
Away from Lomachenko.
The critics grossly Master is opposite him. We knew he would be a slow starter. There's a little bit of an angle in the left hand that tried to go down the out. Southpaw jab being doubled and tripled up. Range finding by Lomo. Now he's trying to get to the inside with a short left hand.
That's Lopez, though.
Well, that hook can be... There's a right hand to the body again from Teofimo. Counter punch by Loma.
Watch your head.
Russell Moore, we haven't said his name much tonight. Getting the assignment as the third man at the ropes, and that's a good thing.
See, I'm starting to see the same sequence from Lomachenko. He steps in, steps out of range, and he tries to get a jab off. Lopez, let me see if he can pick it up. Nope, there, uppercut.
And a right hand. Big finish. Second round, but all the other rounds seem to be obvious for Teofimo.
Long. You want to tire out the young man? I don't think so.
Right hand got around the guard there. There's a right hand to the body from Teofimo.
See, now Lopez now is throwing his punches where he thinks Lomachenko's going to be. He's moving around to the left. Okay, I'll throw the left hook. You move around to the right. Boom, I'll hit you with a right cross.
But don't you think that's a big part of what it takes against the moving target that we typically see of Lomachenko, to anticipate where he will be?
He has the heartbeat already, the rhythm of Lomachenko. He's already figured it out.
Lomachenko now trying to close the gap as he comes forward against the young, brash, undefeated American. A punch on the inside.
Nothing wrong with that shot that Loma just landed. You got a free hand, you can use it.
That's right.
Says the guy who often did to have pound-for-pound chin in the back half of that round from Lomachenko. Fascinating.
That got his head off the line. That is experience of Lomachenko.
Here we see Loma trying to get his offense going. Just a straight left to the body and a swivel right jab to the head. Nothing that was too serious, but he's trying to get into a rhythm right now, and he has to take more chances, and I'm talking about Loma, in order to do that. He's got...
In the corner of Lopez. There always is. They're just doing it in a different way. More offense, and at 38.
Loma's going to have to close that distance.
He's closing it right now.
He's going to have to close that distance and be in range like that, but still be as tight with his defense as possible.
For the first half of the fight. But with it all on the line, this will turn into a fight. He's not just going to give the belts away.
Now you see this, because he knows he's behind, and he knows he only has so many rounds to try to make up the ground.
Right hand by Lopez.
And if you're Lopez, you got to stand your ground and not let Loma take any more.
See it again. He steps with him.
Split the guard with a right hand. Oh, and there's a left hand from Lomachenko. And now he comes into the pocket and they're exchanging. Lomachenko's best offensive surge of the night. It comes at the halfway point of round 8. Now he's stepping to Teofimo.
He's got to close the distance.
Teofimo willing to trade. He throws a right hand of his own.
And Lopez has to continue to fight him off.
The fight has begun. Lomachenko looking to dig out of the hole. Lopez trying to...
If you're Loma, you got to continue to use your jab just like that.
He just pushed back against Lomachenko. That is exact. Why is that, Dre? Is it because...
Like he was in control and he could take the power, he would throw more shots. He's not comfortable yet.
Short left hand. Oh, there's a good jab and a combination from Lomachenko. And Lopez comes right back.
Loma's going to have to sell out to get the kind of shots that he wants.
Stretch run for the undisputed status.
Tonight we're going to see what Lopez has inside tonight. Loma's going to test him.
Lead left uppercut from Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo is not going to give way. He is looking to pull the trigger on these uppercuts. Lomachenko has to close the gap. He has the quickness, the boxing IQ. Looking for that right uppercut again. Fun to see Lomachenko with a little more
nice body shot right there.
Offensive desire. He has found success, and you can make a strong argument that he has banked the last 3 rounds. Remember, early on we were all in agreement he
could get beat. You might get embarrassed, and oftentimes guys don't want to risk all that.
But give credit for these two, because during the Floyd era, when it was about managing the business of boxing, this is about the boxing of boxing. Well done by both men for taking this fight.
One area where Lopez is, I told you guys earlier, if you got a guy that's coming in being aggressive, you start hitting him down to the bottom.
Trying to work his way in with the jab, and a good offensive surge from Teofimo.
Teo getting hit with some big shots right now from Loma. Loma's starting to place some shots, and they start to get heavy. I'm seeing the wear and tear right.
Just the heart of a winner. You see a guy who is not used to losing, and he's not going to lose easily. He's going to try to bite down what you see him doing right now. He try to get his respect and win some more rounds.
Not used to losing. A guy who goes 396-1 in his amateur career and wins 2 golds, and then becomes the fastest ever to be a 3-division champion. He lands the left in the face of Teofimo Lopez there.
If you're Lopez, this is where you earn your money as well. You got to bite down and maintain the respect that you've earned in the earlier rounds. Can't give it up right now just because Loma decides he wants to come forward. For champion, moments like this.
How bad you want it? That mouthpiece.
He's got to close it.
And close the show.
Left hand right to the midsection. Right hand to the body from Teofimo. Both guys trading. Both guys willing to get there. Loma gets into the pocket. Fires off a combination.
Nice. No, that's a body shot.
See Loma coming with that right jab. That's what he needs to do. To keep Lopez off of him. Lopez just missed that uppercut. But then you see Loma coming forward with his signature punches, leading with that left, coming back with the swivel right. Here we see the jab again. And Lopez is trying to block those shots, but they're coming fast and they're coming at awkward angles. And that's just...
So, Dre, your scorecard reads exactly the way that I just described it. It's Andre Ward. Of course, what matters is what is said with Tim Cheatham, Julie Letterman, and Steve Weisfeld, the 3 judges here.
Everything is riding on these next 2 rounds.
For both of Lomachenko is now starting to pay good dividends. He's been here before. Lopez don't know.
Look at these exchanges here in round number 11. You think they want it?
No punches.
He said, I want to take him to the deep water where he hasn't been. I want to drown him there. These are the championship rounds where the veteran does that. More pronounced swelling around the eye of Lopez as well. Look at Lomachenko right into him immediately. Closing that gap, a short left hand and overhand right as well. And then an up jab.
Listen to me. You can rest tomorrow. Lopez needs to bite down right now. He's looking to stop Lopez.
Big 11th round here for Lomachenko. Right hand to the bottom.
And then that big miss right there took a lot of steam out of Lopez.
Lomachenko with that southpaw jab. There's a body shot. Left hand to the body from Lomachenko.
Well, we said in the first couple rounds that this is what Loma had to do to have success, is close the distance, take more risk. He's getting hit, but he's willing to get hit so he can get his offense off.
Well, Lopez is a little bit tired.
That's fair.
Lopez is tired, so Loma doesn't feel that threatened.
Remember, we talked about how exhausting it is to just be in there thinking about every moment, the hyper focus and attentiveness. He has committed to that from the start. It was a good 11th round from Lomachenko. Good. Second half has been Vasiliy Lomachenko. This will decide it for history.
Dream about moments like this as a young kid coming up. You envision yourself finding a way to pull it out. I want to see who finds a way to pull it out in this 12th round.
Would typically be in front of 20,000 next door in the big arena, or Madison Square Garden, or Staples. The roar to start a 12th round. But it's just them. And it's just 100 people here in a COVID-protected bubble. The Chamber of Truth. And this is the way they're going to do it. Bernardo, what are they thinking in the corner of Lopez?
Teofimo Lopez's father said, look, you're winning this fight. Just go out there and box. But it looks like the son, this fight, just as Andre and Tim would.
There's reason to believe that. We just
nice
saw Andre's card. Good right hand work from Lopez. He is biting down.
Oh!
Lomachenko steps to him and fires off. One single moment in this 12th round could sway things. This 12th round could be the decider. We could be sitting on a draw. We could be sitting on something where a body shot swings it. Just landed again by Lopez. And he digs down with a left hand. Comes up top with a left hook. Fires a straight right.
Body language, it can be everything in this round. Body language, who wants it more?
Well, Lopez has definitely won the first half of that round, put on a great exhibition of power, speed, skill. Let's see if he can close the show, or if Loma is going to step on the gas.
Right hand tried to time it. Oh, left hand comes in. Oh, and Lopez with success here.
He hurt him.
Teofimo Lopez. Best punch of the back half of the fight right there. Oh, he's got him hurt. Look at this. Teofimo Lopez. Seconds to take it home. Power surge by Teofimo Lopez in the 12th round of a very, very close fight that will head to the scorecards to decide it. Well done.
Like I said, the uppercut would be a factor and could come into play. He used the left hook and the right hand. He had every tool needed possibly to beat Lomachenko, and he showed that tonight. I told you, Lomachenko, if he take the angles away from him, he becomes ordinary, and Lopez showed that tonight.
All of that is easier said than done. You got to go out there and do it, and Lopez did it. He showed everything you could possibly want from a champion, the boxing ability, the IQ, and that 12th round, he bit down. That's old school type of stuff right there. I didn't think he was going to do it like that.
The undisputed lightweight champion of the world, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez.